just earlier, the fans on their feet as the national anthem rang out throughout the arena. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Ingram?
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And you know, he is an extremely skilled player attacking off the dribble too. I mean, he's got a great pull-up jumper as well, Steve.
So for the Spurs, their last game, a win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too, I mean, with the way they just kept coming at him and coming at him, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Harden the pass to Ingram. Rebounded by the Spurs. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Yeah, and offensively, everything seemed to come together for them beautifully. It seemed like everything they tried worked.
And with a multifaceted approach like the one they had, it takes a sophisticated defense to stop it, which was not the case that day.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And the first one at the line is good. And so Jones nails both of them.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with New Orleans head coach. He really wants them to go all out to get a win against this team after losing in their first two meetings of this season. And he felt the key for them defensively will be limiting dribble drives and forays to the hoop. He said, quote, "We've seen how tough they can be finishing around the rim. The challenge for us is to stay in front, and if they beat us shooting contested jump shots, we can live with that." Kevin?
Thanks again, Doris. Irving drives in.
Good. Beautiful finger roll to cap head drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Here's Roberts, defended by Ingram. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Here is Harden, averaging 16 points a game. Pass to Williamson. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now, here is Irving. Defense is right there. Irving double team. And Valanciunas kicks to Irving. Comes up empty down low.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Roberts. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
For San Antonio, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Both free throws good from Roberts. Harden with it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Passes it to Ingram. They grab their own miss. Now, here's Valanciunas, averaging 13 points a contest. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Pelicans keep it alive. Tries yet again. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
The Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the night.
Well, with a team percentage of 81% from the line on the season, this is one of the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results. Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And here's Harden. kicks to Valanciunas. 7-foot shot, and that one goes long.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Well, who's had the hot hand from the 2 position over the last 10 games? Highest field goal percentages right here on the 2K leaderboard. Look at the Prophet, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
Now, he's not a wasteful player, and that much we've learned. He makes the most of the good looks he gets, and if it's not there, he's not going to force a bad shot.
But you know what, Steve? It's not all about shot selection. Let's not overlook what an unbelievable shooter he is, too. I mean, he can knock him down from all over the court with defenders draped all over him.
Hit his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. The Pelicans making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Here's Roberts. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
In transition, here comes San Antonio.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hits the open floor, there was no looking back, straight to the rack. You know, guys, looking at the Pelicans over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league. Tops in scoring, second in free throw percentage. And they also show up as a top 5 three-point shooting team. I mean, that's tall cotton there. Elite level marksmanship from behind the arc.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Here's Ingram. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And what you love about him is just the way he hits the offensive glass. I mean, he knows that those are the easiest points for him when he can find a loose ball, get an offensive board, and put it back into the basket.
And guys, he plays a tough brand of basketball. His biggest tool and asset is his strength, and he uses it every time down the court.
And here's Irving after the three-pointer from Roberts. Now the pass to Ingram. Here's Robinson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at San Antonio, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. Here's Roberts. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Brooklyn. No good from Indiana.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, it's helping them get the lead. And if they can continue to rebound like this, I think they're going to be in pretty good shape.
Looking at the last game for the New Orleans Pelicans, it was a win against the 76ers.
And their inside strength was so apparent in that win. They just blocked shots, controlled the lane, did a good job on the glass.
Very alert were they, Steve. Alert, aware, and reacted quickly to shot attempts in the post.
They've got Kyrie Irving, and it's Williamson in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pass to Sissoko. Knocks down the 3-ball.
They're shooting the ball extremely well right now. They're looking at that 3-point shot as a way to get some extra offense and really continue to fortify their momentum.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hey, guys, the Prophet in their last game against the Nets really lit up the floor. He finished with 36 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing for.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And, you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night.
Sohan passes to Roberts. Indiana beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Ingram.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
New Orleans moving it around. On its way from Irving for 2. Nice shot from the wing. And now it's an 8-point Pelican lead.
Well, they've settled into a pretty nice groove here offensively in the second quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they picked up the pace shooting the ball. I mean, the field goal percentage upwards of 50% now.
Roberts passes to Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for him.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Off his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. And the Spurs making a change here. And so it's New Orleans with it. 6-point game. Harden the pass to Williamson. The dive for the ball. Ball stolen. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Roberts. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Roberts got 9 points.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Pelicans leading by 4. Irving drives in. And the shot is good. 14 points for him. San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Roberts. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. Number 1, the Spurs. Second, the Pelicans.
Kevin, we'll find out which of these squads is better by the end of the year. But right now, they're both consistently good. I mean, both teams seem to have settled down, and they're taking their time at the line, and it's paying dividends.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Pelicans leading by 3. And that's a foul called on the Prophet. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
And so it's New Orleans with him. And the basket by McCollum.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
Spurs trail by 5. Johnson off the pick from Roberts. Johnson dishes to Roberts. The feed to Collins. Can't hit from in close.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Harden kicks to McCollum. And the layup is good. And it's a 7-point New Orleans lead.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
Here's Roberts. Feeds it to Collins. Johnson for 3. Offensive rebound. He dishes it to Roberts. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. Roberts got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And Steve, he knows how to get himself on the highlight reel with some of those dunks, but it's not just for show with him. It's an injection of energy for his team and for the crowd. He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
And the basket good. Pelicans leading by 5. Johnson outside. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Williamson, the pass to Jones. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Roberts, guarded by Harden. Shot by Roberts, no good. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The 3 from Johnson. A rebound by the Spurs. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
For New Orleans, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. The Spurs making a switch here. Spurs trail by 9.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hang on to it.
And that's probably what they're going to do here.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him. A nice shot by Roberts. Roberts got 17. Here's McCollum. He's coming off a 25-point game against Philadelphia.
And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. Wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
And that concludes the first half. The Pelicans on top, leading by 6. From the New Orleans arena, back in a moment.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And now the Sunday night edition of the halftime show. The Pelicans looking good at the midway point. This is a tough matchup for them on paper, but they've been up to the challenge. They've been having their way inside. A huge lead when it comes to points in the paint, making it very hard to defend against them. We've seen Kyrie Irving producing at will against the Spurs D. He's got 14 points, and he's been working to get great looks from the field, making his trips to the free throw line count as well. And for the Spurs, they're still gutting it out. Nice ball movement offensively, making the extra pass, and it's paying off. An unbelievable half from the Prophet. Seems like everything's falling for him. Not sure if he even knows how to miss. That'll be all for this episode. It's in the books. I'm all done reading. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Talk about great numbers for the Prophet. He's got 17 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
His outside stroke is really good today.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for San Antonio, Roberts. He's in a shooting guard. He's out there with Jones, and it's Vanilla in at the 5 spot. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys. Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Pelicans leading by 6. Harden gets a screen from Williamson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Pelicans have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
James Harden at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Harden hits them both. So it's San Antonio now, trailing here by 8. Here's Roberts and Indiana. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
A big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
Lock at 6. Williamson, defended by Sohan, stripped away. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And let's check out a group of shooting guards that have been doing some dirty work inside lately, averaging the most rebounds per game at their position over the last 10 games. Look at the Prophet, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
And a 2-guard who's as prolific as a rebounder as he is, that's a rare breed in the NBA. I mean, it defies conventional wisdom that he's able to pull down as many boards as he does from that position.
Well, I start with his athleticism, Steve. I mean, that makes it possible. And he's got a nice feel for playing in the post as well. He doesn't look out of place down there like a lot of shooting guards do.
Jones dishes to Roberts. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Obvious foul.
And he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Spurs have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
There's the pick. Ingram passes to Harden. Off target with his 3. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Roberts. Good on the shot. Roberts got 21 in the game.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it. And guys, let's take a look at how the Pelicans performed last month. First in scoring, second in free throw percentage. And they also show up as a top 5 team in steals. Young, aggressive, and athletic, getting into the passing lane.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
A nice shot by Irving.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
San Antonio's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Roberts passes to Wembanyama. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, 12 points for him.
Good job there recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Followed down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Here's Roberts, and he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden. The Spurs have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And he's good on the second. Pelicans leading by 8. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Williamson defended by Sohan. Harden the pass to Williamson. No good. Excellent D there from Sohan. And a fast break now for the Spurs.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfect.
And so here is New Orleans. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
And no doubt the Houston fans really want to see their Rockets take that one. That's a good matchup there. Yeah, he's one of those guys that's special because he lives for the big moments. Fearless. I mean, he will take any big shot down the stretch. He wants the ball in his hands.
And his body control is something else I like about him. I'm not sure how he does it, but the way he's able to hang in the air and change his shot to get it around the defender is purely amazing. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And that's a foul called on the Prophet. That's his 5th foul.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Valanciunas has checked in. Here's Ingram, and that's good off the glass that time. He's got 8.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway jumper, but he gets it to go.
Here's Roberts, and he uses the glass on the layup.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
That's Sal. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for New Orleans.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And they're attacking the gaps in the defense with their quick, aggressive drives into the paint area.
Pelicans leading by 4. Pass to Ingram. Back to Irving. He passes it to Williamson. Rejected by Wembanyama. Dishes to Roberts. And he converts the layup. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Irving passes to Williamson. He kicks it to McCollum. He feeds it to Irving. 6 to shoot. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Here's Roberts. Pass to Sissoko. Sohan. Offensive rebound. Here's Roberts. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season. The Spurs second.
And, you know, contrary to what we see from other teams, this team really has no interest in playing selfishly. I mean, their assist numbers show what a cohesive unit they are.
The Spurs making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. New Orleans in the lead. Here's McCollum, averaging 18 points a game. Passes it to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Jones. Lets it fly. Rebound San Antonio.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Here's Sohan. Drops in the tray. Suleiman's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Ingram passes to Valanciunas. Shot's good.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
Here's Roberts. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Roberts got 17 points here in the second half. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. McCollum, an easy layup after coming off the pick. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
A great matchup. I mean, these two teams really match up well talent-wise. I'm enjoying this.
The Pelicans have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Here's Jones. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Kevin, we've got a moment here to take a look at what the Spurs have done as far as NBA stats go over the last month. First in assists, first in shooting percentage. And they're also #1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
Yeah, the one thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all these stats, Clark, is the assists. And this is a team that has been very unselfish. They're sharing the ball, they're moving, they're really getting a good flow to their offense. And as a result, they're finding pretty high percentage shots almost every possession.
Here's Roberts with the lead pass. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Daniels. That's good. And the Spurs lead by 1.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
There's the pass to Williamson. That's a foul called on the Prophet. And that's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we're in the bonus and we'll have to go to the line for 2. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so it's San Antonio with the win.
strong effort for you in the win. Did you feel like you were at the top of your game, or could we have gotten a little bit more out of you?
It was a good game. Not great, but good. So yeah, I'm sure I'm capable of a little more. But if I'm able to play at this level night in and night out, we're going to be okay. I mean, we were able to win the game tonight, so I'm going to take that and be as satisfied with it as I can. As long as we aren't losing, I really don't feel like there's much need to get into any sort of deep evaluation, man.